black people, they idol worship criminal culture and rappers, criminals and rappers, bro. And I believe that that is a big problem. That's a big mistake.
Initially, music was a way of freedom for our ancestors. Music was a form of expression. So I just think over time, I feel like music has actually been corrupted, because if you actually look at the foundations of rap and hip hop, that all comes from jazz, from beatbop, which is from like slavery times. But like I said, I don't know, along the lines, I feel like music has just been corrupted because our ancestors used music as a form and as expression.
Yeah, but we're not in that time anymore, though.
I'll be real.
Like, I feel like I'll be honest with you, yeah. And this is the way my brain works. Like, I don't give a crap what was going on before. We are too smart and too advanced, yeah. We have the internet. We have resources to know the history of everything that's going on and blah, blah, blah. We're so advanced now. How can we still go on and on about what happened 400 years ago, bruv? Bro, like, right now, we as individuals, all of us, we make choices for ourselves. It's not because of someone that lived when we didn't even know that person, bruv. We have to make choices now. We understand what the society we live in. We understand the discrimination we go through. We understand that we are ethnic minorities and our mum and dad told us we got to work 5 times harder than every white man to get the same results. We know that, bruv. So why are we still looking at rappers and criminals as superheroes when they're not, bro?
I think the issue's a lot deeper. I hear what you're saying, and I generally I do agree, but I think the issue's a lot deeper than that. And when we're trying to unpack almost 400 years of trauma, it's not as simple as just stop doing it. This is a generational mindset that's been passed down throughout centuries, not even generations, centuries. So it you know,
yeah,
I know
what I'm saying, I'm not saying that history is totally irrelevant.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is we know what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? How long do you need to say, oh, 400 years ago there was slavery, 400 years ago there was slavery, 400 years ago there was slavery? Bro, that was 400 years ago.
But Richez, I think it's also like, I mean, okay, I'm not delving too much into conspiracy rabbit hole because I'm a bit of a conspiracy nut, but there's a lot of things that have been done along the way to kind of put a stunt on the growth of black communities. And I know we shouldn't be blaming others, but for example, we look at America, Black Wall Street. They dropped bombs on Black Wall Street, obliterated the place, and then put drugs into the black neighborhood. Yeah. You know, I know these things. I think it's getting better because there's more and more information available, so we can access these things. Whereas before, it was just labeled conspiracy. Yeah. But I think now, you know, with all this information available to us on TikTok, YouTube, all of these things, I think our generation is becoming a bit more enlightened, you know, but I hear it.
Yeah, but like, okay, cool. So, like, what? So, okay, why is it? Okay, I want to ask, and I want to ask the newer guests as well.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that black people? Because I've got my own theory, but I will let you lot say it first. Why do you believe black people are so like hyper focused on rappers and criminals?
I don't
like, why are they seen to be heroes? When really and truly that's the minority of black men, number one. And there are a lot of examples of legitimate black men that do legitimate things and are successful. Why is it that we only look at to Stabby the rapper? Or
I don't think that's actually what's happening though. I think what's happening is the media is picking and choosing what they want to promote and what they want to push through the algorithms. That's what's happening.
Exactly.
When we speak on a one-to-one basis, like when I speak to you or when I go speak to my friends, they're not saying that they look up to these other rappers. And even if they did, they're talking about people like Jay-Z and like the business aspect of what he's done or what 50 Cent's done with you know, doing power and these things. So they're not talking about like what they were doing 20 years ago in the rap game and on the streets. They're talking about where they've come from, how far they've come and how they've turned their life around. So I think it's just, and we see it all the time with social media, It's not just in our own communities, even with celebrities from every race. Negative news gets pushed more. Negativity.
But don't you
gets
see?
pushed more.
Don't you see how that can still be a problem if the first person you not you personally, but the first person you think of when you think, oh, a black guy that done well, then you talk about Jay-Z and 50
No,
Cent.
I said that to illustrate that even when our BLK men are looking up to other men that may have come from the streets. They're not looking up to them for their past. They're looking up to them for where they're at now. That's why I said Jay-Z and 50 Cent, because they
Yeah,
just
but
come from that background.
but this is the thing. They still came from that though.
But
They
don't
still came
You're
from
missing
forget.
the point of why I brought that up.
No, but
again.
listen to my logic, yeah?
Yeah.
If you look at 50 Cent of Jay-Z, right? And you're like, okay, well, he's successful. They're these businessmen. They created this. They created that. That's someone to aspire to emulate, right? Bruh, they came from somewhere. So you're not just going to look at where they are. You're going to look at their timeline. You're going to look
but
at
that's
what
what
did
I'm
they
saying.
do?
They're not
What did
glamorizing
they
that.
do to get? You're going to look at, and I'm a guy, and I'm telling you, this is how guys are going to think. They're going to think, how can I even get to that position that he's in to do the things that he's doing now? Oh, he sold poison in his community. Well, you know what? If he done it, then there must be some kind of like
I
something
hear
good
what
out
you're
of
saying,
doing
but
that.
But don't
that's
forget
not what I
behind
was-
these
There's no
rappers.
negative
That wasn't the
judgment
point
on
I
it.
was
It kind of dilutes the negative connotation to doing those things because it's like a success story.
But
You get what I'm
Richard,
saying?
you also
Yeah,
got to
I get what you're
remember
saying, Richard, but that
behind
wasn't
these
the point of what I
rappers
was saying.
is a lot of the let's just say the corporate YT people pushing this agenda of these drill rappers, whether you like it or
Yeah,
not.
but black people support it as well, though.
But
Yo,
what
Richard.
I'm trying to say is, as Top Barb was saying, a lot of the time the negative things is what the media pushes out. And remember, it's the YT people behind this pushing out these agendas.
Yeah. I agree with you.
So hence why I'm saying, like, for example, you will get the positive black role models. The YT people ain't really checking for them like that. Don't forget they have, I'm not even trying to sound like a conspiracist, but they do have a lot of control when it comes to the media.
Media, yeah.
So they are pushing a lot of the negative things that are going on in the BLK community. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah? They can like whatever they want, yeah? But at the same time, if there was none of these guys there to create this media, there would be nothing to push.
No,
Do you
because
get
you
what I'm
got
saying?
central. No, you got
And the thing
central.
is, let me make this point quickly.
No, just
yeah?
make a
The
central
reason-
team.
let me just say this. I'm gonna let you speak straight after. Yeah, like I do a lot of reaction videos on YouTube. Yeah, a shameless plug. King Richez on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. All of that. Yeah. Boom. Anyway, yeah, I do a lot of reaction videos to Pop the Balloon or Find Love videos. Various platforms, not just the biggest one. All these different platforms. Guess what you notice every time these guys come out? These guys come out, oh, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do? Guess what they always say, bruv? I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. They always say that, even if they've got a regular job. I'm a rapper. I'm an artist. I rap songs, you know what I'm saying? Bruv, why, bruv?
Well, I
Why
mean,
is that like the
Bro,
pinnacle of success
Well,
to black
I'll
guys to
I'll
be
be
a
so
rapper?
real, Riches. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Let's be real. The type of shows that you're talking about, the producers seek out rappers and up and coming artists that are looking for a platform to promote their stuff. So that's why you're gonna see that a lot of the time. A normal guy that works a normal job is not looking to go and pop the balloon.
But
Let's
even
be
in
real.
real life as well. Real life as well.
what, I
We know
agree
there's
with her
loads of
because-
failed rappers, bro,
But
in
okay,
real life.
fair enough though, Richard, but I agree with Top Pub because if we're gonna be real, a rapper's not going on The Apprentice. Like, come on. A rapper's
Oh, why not?
You know, the
No,
lifestyle.
hold on. Why not? Why
I'm gonna
not?
ask them, but they're not-
Richard,
they're not on there.
seriously? Come on.
No,
You're gonna
I'm
have to
asking
ask
you,
them.
genuinely, why not? Why would these rappers, if they're really about business, like they want to be like Jay-Z, right? They want
Because
to be
to
like
them,
50
that's
Cent,
not
right?
really
So why
their
wouldn't they go?
market.
Why wouldn't they go on The Apprentice?
Because to them, that's not really their market. They're very small-minded.
Their market.
Yes, that's not their market.
Surely
It don't
if you
fit
went
their
on The
brand.
Apprentice, surely if you go onto The Apprentice, it's not about market, is it? It's about you going to try and land a successful position that will put you in a position where you can make some big things happen.
No, I agree, but let's be real. These rappers will end up on shows like Pop the Balloon in comparison to The Apprentice.
Yeah.
It don't fit their brand, so they're not gonna go on The Apprentice. You might go on The Apprentice.
I can't lie, their
you
target
have a
audience is
different-
not watching The Apprentice.
Yeah, you might go
Like,
on The Apprentice because you have a
Who's their
different
target
mindset.
audience? Okay, cool.
But
Who's
people
their
that watch
target
Pop the
audience?
Balloon is
Who's
more
their target audience?
People that want to listen to brain rot and watch brain rot.
like,
Yeah, but
come on.
no, but break it down. Let's do some.
Yeah, the brain
market
rot
research.
consumers.
Who's
yeah,
that? Who's their
the
consumer?
same
I
people
would
that
say
are gonna
the
watch
youth.
brain rot like Pop the Balloon are gonna listen to their trashy rap
I would
songs.
say the youth. The youth. I think the youth.
Yeah,
I think it's the youth. I think
yeah, they love
most of
brain
it is the
rot.
youth.
What do you mean?
Because
They
I think
love
the
brain
people
rot.
that watch Pop the Balloon I don't even necessarily think it's the youth like that. I think it's like probably like
Bro, it's
23
kids, bro.
up.
But
Bro, it's
But,
I would like
who's
to I would like
listening
to
to
add
those
another
rappers?
point
Their market audience starts from like 11 years old, fam. Maybe even younger than that. So it's not really. I don't know. I think anyway. Jen, let's let Jen speak. Yen, go on.
Oh, me, bro, personally, bro, what you said about like the black kids like following, wearing the Nike Techs and everything, bro. But listen, you know that they only wear these Nike Techs, yeah, just because they see other people wearing it, bro. You know that, bro. Because there was this time, yeah, this guy, he was in a full Nike
Hey,
Tech.
can
He
you
wasn't,
talk louder? You're really low volume, bro.
bro. It's because of I don't know, it's because of my microphone, bro. Bro, he wanted to play basketball, yeah, bro. Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, he wanted to play basketball, and he had a full Nike Tech. I'm like, bro, in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, bro, it's these YNs, bro. Like these YNs are here again, bro. He was such a quiet. He was quiet. He was shy, and I'm like, yo, this guy, he has a completely different personality from what he looks like, and I'm like, bro, he can't be the Nike Tech, but he doesn't listen to like drill music and stuff like that, bro. He's just a guy that sees other guys wearing Nike Techs, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get one, bro. Bro, every time I walk into KD, yeah, I feel like buying an item, but I just don't buy it, bro, because I know it's just not worth it, bro.
So what's your
That's what I'm
point?
saying. But what I'm saying is, bro, what you saying about the night second, like these guys being like criminals and stuff like that, and they're like
I never said
idolized.
they're criminals because they wear
I'm not
Nike
saying
Tech.
okay,
I never
my bad,
said
but
they're
like
criminals.
decided
I
like
never said
idolize criminals and
yo,
stuff like that, bro.
hey. I never said that they're criminals because they wear Nike Tech. I never said that.
Bro, you said they idolize criminals. My bad, bro. I'm saying that they do
no, you
not
said
idolize
No,
rappers.
but
criminals.
like what you're saying is a completely different thing to anything I've said. So like that whole thing you just said, I don't know,
I'm just
like
explaining
I'm
to you
just
that.
saying this because the reason why we was talking about the Nike Techs is because at the end of the day, yes, the youth are influenced by the media, bro. Yeah, and
Oh yeah.
observation was made that if you see a lot of these youths, they're dressed like gang members, bro. Like they're dressed all in black. They're all
Yeah,
wearing Nike
bro,
Tech
I agree
fleeces,
with you,
bro.
bro.
Like, I'm not saying they definitely are. I'm not saying if you wear Nike Tech fleece, you're a gang
Oh yeah,
member.
that's
But I'm
my
just
bad, bro. That's
saying
my bad.
it's an image. It's an image, bro. Especially if they wear masks on their face. What does that? What
Bro,
would
no
you
one wears
think?
a mask in 2025, bro. Like no one does that anymore.
Oh my days, bro.
Bro, and
Bro, what are
besides,
you
bro,
talking
I
about,
literally
bro?
said,
What are you talking
bro,
about,
These
bro?
I'm
kids be
saying
wearing
just because
If
they're
masks.
I
They're
go
wearing
out
wearing
on
Nike
my
Tech,
masks
estate
These
right
now,
kids
now,
are
bro.
wearing
if I
masks.
go out
They're
on my
still
estate
wearing
right now,
masks,
there's gonna
bro.
be at least 5 young people in balaclavas if I leave my house right
bro,
now.
Right now, bro.
Right
Right
now.
now. What are you on
bro,
about? I don't know
what
where
I'm
you
saying is,
live, bro.
bro,
Huh?
nigga, what I'm saying is they do not act like gangsters and stuff like that, bro. They're just wearing the uniform. That's what I'm saying, bro. So you can't really judge them, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bro,
it's not
we're
hard,
I
bro.
talking
think
about stereotypes. I'm judging stereotypes, bro.
Exactly, bro. The stereotypes are
Yeah.
wrong. They're wrong,
What do you mean? What's
What?
explain yourself? I really want to
bro.
hear this.
You
What am
can't
I
judge
wrong
someone
about,
because of
bro?
what they're wearing, but that's what I'm saying.
Bro, you know people judge you on your appearance. You do realize that, right?
Exactly, yeah, I know that, bro. I know that.
You know,
But I'm saying if
like
you're a smart
people.
individual, you
Listen,
wouldn't judge
listen,
everyone.
listen,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
listen.
yeah.
Before when you meet somebody, yeah, before you've even spoken, they've already made some preconceptions
Exactly.
about
They
you,
got a
bro.
perception of you, but yeah.
Yeah, you do it as well. You do it to other people as well,
Exactly,
bro.
bro.
Don't
Sometimes,
forget
yeah,
that. You do
perception
it as
can be
well. So
reality
when you see
sometimes.
people, so if you see somebody, yeah, especially
Yeah.
let's say you see them at night and they're all dressed in black and they got a balaclava on, what
Yeah,
are you
that's
gonna
mad,
think?
bro.
What are
That's
you gonna
mad, bro.
think?
I'm gonna feel weird, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, what you doing, bro? Why'd you go body on?
Exactly. So why is it that so what is your point now? Like,
But I'm just
if
saying,
you know that
bro.
if somebody's image looks a certain type of way and it will make you think a certain type of way, why would you have what is your argument at this
Bro, my
point?
point is, you can't really judge anymore because, bro, these guys are doing it because of the trend, bro. It's because they've seen other guys doing it. No one acts, bro. No one is a
And
real
where
man
did
in
the trend come
2025.
from?
It came from these rappers, bro.
Exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. That's
Do
what
you
I'm
get what I'm
talking
trying to
about.
say?
The
But you
live
get what I'm trying to
stream.
say? But I'm saying, bro, what I'm trying to say is, it's the stereotype is dead because these guys don't act like that anymore, bro. That's what.
Your audio cut out. Gone.
Oh, my bad. Nothing, nothing. I'm just saying the stereotype is dead, bro. Because these guys, you don't act like that anymore, bro.
Yeah, but you don't, bro. Like you can't look at somebody and know who's on piss and who's
Yeah,
not.
I beg
You
to
can't
differ.
look at
I'm not
someone
gonna
and
lie,
know
bro.
that. All you
As
could do is
someone
look
who
and make a smart judgment, bro.
works in
Like
the
you could go,
secondary
listen,
school,
I always use this
like
example. You could go to the jungle, yeah, and you could come across a lion that doesn't eat you, it doesn't attack you. That doesn't mean when you see
Yeah,
other
yeah,
lions, you're gonna think, oh, you know what, they're calm, they're peaceful. No, bro.
A lot of
bro.
these people dress like that because if they feel like their lifestyle's relatable.
When
Go
it's
on.
not,
Yeah, it's probably relatable to them. You know, a lot of these people that get into rap is probably because academics is not their thing. Like they're not into the school, they're not trying to be businessmen like that in that way, but probably they're trying to get into music because it's easier. Maybe they got out of jail, maybe they're in an environment that doesn't allow them to do certain things. So maybe that lifestyle is just what they want to get into.
I'll
It's too
say
deep.
this about the guy in back to what Yen said about guys that they're not really about that life and they just like the fashion, the trend. Right, yeah. There's a lot of people, as I said,
no,
that are
not
want
really fashion,
hold
not
on, hold
really
on, hold on,
fashion.
bro. Hold on. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
people in our community that they're not about that life, but they want to look like they're about that life.
yeah. That's the
So
truth now.
they dress like that, and that's a problem. That why do you want to look like that life? Why is that life so desirable?
Because they want to feel,
That is
bro.
the
They want to
issue, bro.
feel part of something, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you feel empty, obviously you're gonna feel you want to feel part of something. And bro, feeling like, bro, when you wear a nice set, it feels so easy to be like a gangster or whatever the fuck that is, bro. It feels so easy to be part of these guys, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the easiest way to be, bro. It's the easiest route to take, bro.
But it doesn't make it right, though.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly,
No,
bro.
that's what
I
I'm
agree with you, bro.
saying.
I
That's not
agree
what
with
you're
you.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
I'm
what I've
not
been
saying
saying
it
this
makes it
whole live
right though,
stream.
bro. I never
What are
said
you
it made it
talking
right,
about?
bro. I never
That's
said
what
it
I'm
made it right.
saying.